So let's go to the modify customer form. I'll double click it. And we already added the customer ID that is being passed into this form, but we also need to have the object for the customers. So I'll create another variable and it's going to be customer, which is gonna be a new instance of customer's object. Now when we load this form, what we want to do is to populate the text box for the name and the phone number with the customer with this ID, and we want to actually populate the label for the customer ID as well. So first I need to know what customer it actually is, and that's what we have the ID for. We'll simply grab the customer from the SQL statement find by ID. So I'm going to create a variable, I'll call it row, because it's coming from the repair service dataset, and we'll go to our customers row. And here we will go to our customer dot find by ID, and this SQL statement will find the customer that belongs to this ID. So we will pass the customer ID to it. So now we have the customer and we can populate the label and text boxes. So the label for the customer ID dot text will come from the row dot customer ID, and we can convert it to string since originally it's of course short. And then we have the name text box that will have the data coming from the row dot name, and then we have the phone, which will of course come from the row dot phone. So this was fairly simple. So let's go back to the design. I'll click cancel, and here we want to do what we did for the new customer. We want to set the dialog result to cancel in this case, since we are canceling the modification. So we'll do a dialog result equals dialog result dot cancel, and after that we will close the form. And last, what we have to do is of course to save the customer that the user modified.